Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And hello everyone, my name is Aimie Syahirah binti Ibrahim and I will present on the chemical carcinogen and mutagen. So what are carcinogen and mutagen? Carcinogen is a chemical that can cause or can potentially cause cancer, while mutagen is a chemical that causes permanent damage to genetic material in cells, which can be lead to genetic damage or cancer. Firstly, I will explain on the chemical carcinogen. It is a compound that can cause cancer in human and experimental animal. It can be affected by the amount of dose, such as amount and duration of exposure. As lower amount of dose, it will be less likely to have cancer or any related disease. It can be also depends on the environmental or lifestyle factor, such as cigarette smoking, alcohol consumption, diet, age, gender, geographic condition, especially on the industrial area, and also by the inherited condition. So what are the examples of carcinogen? There are two examples. Firstly, on the example of non-human carcinogen, which can be found to cause cancer in humans, such as arsenic, benzene, and vinyl chloride. Next, on the possible human carcinogen, which is known to cause cancer in animal but not be proven to cause cancer in human, such as chloroform, DDT, and formaldehyde. So, how to reduce the exposure of carcinogen? Firstly, by the local ventilation, fume hood, respiratory, eye, hand protection, protective clothing such as wearing a lab coat, wash hand and any exposed skin if potentially contaminated, no smoking, eating or drinking where carcinogens are in use. After that is mutagen. Mutagen can be defined as a biological, physical, or chemical agent that can cause a permanent changes in a genetic material of an organism in a harmful way. The changes in the genetic material is called as a mutation. Generally, our body has the ability to recognize and repair this mutation. However, some of these mutations can escape this process and cause a normal cell to become a tumor cell, which also associated with the development of cancer. So, what are the causes of mutation? It can be either by the physical, chemical, or biological factor, such as radiation, UV radiation and X-rays, chemical like cigarette smoke, nitrogen and nitrate preservative, barbecuing, or it can be either by biological causes from the infection agents such as virus and bacteria. So what are the effects of the mutation? Firstly, it can cause sickle cell anemia, which affect the red blood cell. Secondly, it's on the cystic fibrosis, which is a genetic disease that causes lung infection and limit birth over time. Retinal tumor in children, and lastly, color blindness. So, how do you want to protect against mutation? By limiting or avoiding high energy radiation, or with the help of antioxidant, which can be found in fruit and vegetable, as it can inhibit onset cancer. Moreover, the similarities between the mutation and carcinogen as it cause changes in the cell division and the regular function of cell, and also both of it can be physical, chemical, or biological factor. But what are the differences between the mutagen and carcinogen? Mutagen is a biological, physical, or chemical agent that causes permanent changes in the genetic code of an organism, while the carcinogen are the substances that can cause cancer. Mutagen can changes in genetic information, however, carcinogen causes or promoted cancer. Most mutagen are carcinogen, but not all carcinogen are mutagen. The result in changes in regular cell functioning and cancer is from the mutagen, but for the carcinogen, it will result in formation of tumor and cancer. As a conclusion, mutagen and carcinogen are two agents that change the normal cell function and cell division. Mutagens cause changes in an organism's genetic information which can result in cancer. Carcinogens cause cancer by causing tumor, and mutagen as well as carcinogen can be both either be physical, chemical, or biological agent. The primary difference between the mutagen and carcinogen is the effect on an organism. So this is the list of my reference. That's all for me. Thank you.